Brain Gain is sponsored by Southwoods Health, Farmers National Bank, Sweeney Chevrolet Buick GMC, and the Mahoning Valley Manufacturers Coalition.
Well, welcome everybody to Angels for Animals. This is the Angel Wing, and we moved into this facility in May last year, 2020. This is the building where the Eastern Gateway Community College will have its clinicals take place.
The technician program is a new program at Eastern Gateway Community College. The program is going to start in August, and right now we are accepting application. And majority of the classes is going to be at Angels for Animal, and the students are going to have opportunity to hands-on and see and shadow veterinarians.
We currently have 7 veterinarians here, and we have 5 exam rooms.
I graduated in 2016, so it'll be 5 years.
5 years. How do you like it so far?
I love it.
I love it. That's why I stay for 40 years. I'm almost the retirement age, but I cannot quit.
Every day is different. Every day is a new excitement. Unfortunately, there are lows to the job and sadness, but it comes with a lot of happiness too.
I always was after the animals.
I've always wanted to be a vet. I've always had an interest in animals and a background in science.
And I grew up with it. And then the interest made me to apply for the college and get it.
For me, I'm more of a pet person, and so I like that I can do all the things that a human doctor can do, but I don't necessarily have to specialize.
Our veterinarians come out of the back of the exam rooms, and this is where they make up your medications. This area that we're in right now is our treatment area. We do have our dental suite complete with 1 wet table and machine. We will buy another wet table machine as time goes along. This is our imaging suite. We have state-of-the-art X-ray and ultrasound available. This is our general surgery, and we right now are able to do all types of soft tissue surgeries. We've been doing spay-neuter surgeries here since we moved in the building in 2002. So this area is our autoclave and tool preparation area. This is where all the surgical tools are scrubbed and sterilized. And then they go into these 2 awesome windows that the veterinarian surgeons take packs out when they're ready to go. We have 2 awesome surgeons here, Dr. Clips and Dr. McCoskey.
My day-to-day, typically I do 3 days of wellness, Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, and then Wednesday, Fridays are my scheduled surgery days.
This is one surgical suite. This is the most awesome surgical suite in probably the United States or maybe the world, who knows. This is the preparation area. This would be one of the areas that the Eastern Gateway students would be doing their clinical work. This is where all the pets are got ready for the spay-neuter surgery. We do 30 to 60 procedures a day here.
So I've been a tech for about a little bit over a year.
I have been a vet technician for 30 years.
30 years?
Yes, started in '91.
Originally I actually wanted to be a vet. I went to Westminster for 3 years, and then I switched and went to the Vet Tech Institute.
Got into it because of the love of the animals. I didn't really want to be a nurse, but was interested in the nursing profession.
I am in charge of the control drugs. I do the pre-medding of the animals, both dog, cats. I do the intubation. I do all of that. We monitor anesthesia, reverse them from anesthesia.
I think vet techs do more than registered nurse. Registered nurses are kind of funneled into one section that they can do. We are radiology techs, anesthesia techs, dental technicians, and for the surgeries, we also can give the vaccinations and do routine physical exams.
So a lot of vet school applies now, obviously. So your biology, your chemistries are really important, how drugs are mixed.
Pharmacology is a big one, knowing what the drugs are, knowing how to use them.
Biochemistry was one that was really good as well.
Whether you like math or not, math definitely does play a big part of it.
Do I use geometry? Maybe not myself, but some of the specialists use that for planning of surgeries.
More of the hands-on courses, like the like how to hold, handling, all of that, because you never know when you get an aggressive dog.
I wish I would have had a lot more, sadly, financial classes to teach me what is expected, what should I look for, how should I focus on saving up money for vet school and then the payments afterward. So if any point you want to own your own business in this field, business classes I think would be a must for them. So the biggest things, volunteering, shadowing, there's so many aspects. I think sometimes people get in their head, I'm gonna play with puppies and kittens all day, and you see all the good aspects, but experiencing the bad too.
There's the happy puppy visits and happy kitten visits, but there's also the opposite end of life, and that happens every day.
But really shadowing as many vets as you can in many different aspects of careers as you can.
I think a lot of it's mental. You know, you're trying to keep 2 or 3 balls in the air at the same time all the time.
I think myself and my colleagues are those type A. You study, 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 you focus, focus hard. You've got everything, your ducks in a row before you just go, and it's not on a whim job.
We've got 4 surgical tables in here, and the techs and the assistants, in order to get through this many procedures in a day, they're getting these animals ready for the veterinarians, and then the veterinarians do the actual procedures. I can almost find veterinarians easier than vet techs, which is hard to believe. I mean, a veterinarian is 8 years of school, a vet tech is 2. We have probably 5 vet tech programs within 100 miles of this place. We don't get any. I don't know what happens to them. There's a huge demand for them.
There is a lot of interested individuals to participate in the program. If they want more information, they can go to the Eastern Gateway Community College website, and there is 800 number that they can call.
Credits can transfer back and forth between the schools. I've got some YSU pre-vet students here that are probably going to transfer into the RVT program because they've decided, you know, vet school is too high of a bar for them. So they're going to start with this. And once again, they decide later they want to flip back, they can.
It's so open. There's so many vast opportunities.
It's a great job, and in the last 30 years, there's been a lot more advancement, and now there's a lot of specializations, which there were not. And there's so many more schools at this point.
This is a hard profession. You can apply to 30 schools, 50 schools at a time. Right now, there's at least 27 accredited. It's a cutthroat field. There's just a high candidacy field that don't give up, don't see that you don't get in right away. Have a backup plan if you don't get in the first time, but don't give up.
Brain Gain is sponsored by Southwoods Health, Farmers National Bank, Sweeney Chevrolet Buick GMC, and the Mahoning Valley Manufacturers Coalition.
Thanks for watching the video. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that little bell for notifications. And also make sure to connect with us on Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn. For all of your business news, visit businessjournaldaily.com. For all of your arts and entertainment news, go to afterhoursyoungstown.com.